Good evening, my gorgeous little cakes. Hope you're all well in this most holy of days, as you can tell with the music. I'm sure you'll all join me in saying, God save the king. The particular god I'm referring to is, of course, Mortis, and by save I mean preserve as an undead lich. I think he already kind of looks a bit like a lich. Maybe a vampire, elder vampire, of course. Right, that's it for that. Let us bring it onto this screen, and as a lovely little extra kind of introduction to the stream, you will have maybe remembered. It's going to be quiet actually. Hang on, let me reopen that music. There we go. Is this too loud now? I'll turn this down slightly. You may have remembered that Zell mentioned he'd created a tier list for Empire units, and thus here we have it. So we've got, I thought it was a good potential talking point. In last place, F hurting himself by going for him. We've skipped E and gone straight to F. Maybe E was a bit too on the nose. E standing for Elementalist. I don't know. But let's face it, E is a bit wank. The old Elementalist boy at the bottom there. As you'd expect, bunch of tier 1 units in a D, not offering much. I would put potentially the Witch Hunter a little bit higher there. And of course, we have become quite attached to the Rod Planter, let's face it, so I think she deserves a bit more of that recognition. Anything in particular going on at C? Golem, I think, could potentially be higher. He's a really, really nice summon. But I agree in the most part with this kind of shit going on here. B is looking fairly standard. I do wonder why Witch Hunter comes in at D, but the Inquisitor comes in at B. You would think that they would just be kind of like staggered, but that's fine. What we got at A? Defender of the Faith, Hierophant, what was that? Holy Avenger, Paladin. Quite surprised to see Paladin quite high up there. Imperial Assassin, yeah, that all makes sense. And then, of course, Prophetess and Grand Inquisitor. Yeah, no real arguments through most of that. Just generally a higher ranking for like the lower levels of the Inquisitor line. I'd bump up the Witch Hunter and probably Inquisitor, just because I think they're generally more interesting than the Knights and Imperial Knights and all that bump. And I've got a soft spot for not necessarily good but interesting units, like interesting unit design or just having some quirk that sets them apart from the others. And in the case of the Inquisitors, I do quite like the fact that they have the additional. I better turn the audio back up just a smidge. There we go. They do have that additional quirkiness going for them in the form of the immunities and wards, which I think is extremely useful. Right, which one of these? I've got to keep some sort of consistent save name thing going on here. I think it's Sacrificial Priest stream number 2. The celebration at turn 60. It's got to be that one, I'm pretty sure. How many more priests can we kill in one more stream? So, I think we ended the previous stream on something of a high after looting the crumbled outpost. What did we get from that, actually? I'm assuming it's the thing right at the end. It can't be an ancient relic. That would be stupid. Maybe it was this. Mjolnir's Crown, inflicting 35% more damage in battle. We may never know. I'm going to have to rely on someone to remind me. So I think the general gist was to essentially do cleanup this stream. Oh yeah, it was that monumental battle. And he's absolutely screwed now. Oh well. Clean up by pretty much taking all the dwarven cities, moving round here to our quest objective at the end there, which is Uther. So let's not beat about the bush. I'm just going to pretty much steamroll our way through here because I think we can. Not much to worry about. Why attack us? We should ally our nations and fight against the heretic child. Well, you've kind of like pissed on that parade already, haven't you? You bearded tit. Them actually telling us that we should ally at this point. I think we allied for the whole of like three turns, and then they just went bonkers, didn't they? As the dwarves do. Is that like a super high level damage spell? Oh, I can imagine it was, yes. After taking how much damage? How much has she got left? 10 HP. Okay, that's fine. It's enough to get rid of this rod. I appreciate we need to plant our own rod there to fully secure it, but once we've taken this city, we can just pop a rod planter out there. The heat is on to get this guy back to here, of course. I will actually build the archer upgrade building. That archer did a lot of work there, so he deserves to be upgraded. Although everyone else will be dismissed. That reminds me. Is that the dismiss unit thing? I'm assuming I can't dismiss units because the leader's dead. So we're going to have to swap the leader out as well. Not a big problem. They probably don't have any experience anyway. Although they might have fought 1 or 2 battles. Is she proper dead now? Yeah, whatever. How are we doing priest-wise? We've got to level 3. So it's probably the average kind of life expectancy we have for the priests. I keep wanting to call him a thief because he probably has the same kind of life expectancy as a thief. Okay, let's get these cities properly garrisoned. This is no place for our troops to tarry. Let's move forward. Uther must be stopped. Let's bung a bunch of dudes in here. Quite like having a Titan in the garrison. That feels good. So let's have another one. Let's go for more archers, I think. Okay, moving on. I can't see anything else where we can either get any more experience or any place that we're missing out on in terms of plundering. I say we just keep on charging forward to take the rest of the Dwarven lands and wrap this up. I'm slightly concerned about this little cheeky chap here. Is he going to take advantage of our weakened secondary party? That would be very sad, because he did so well. Okay, mana reserves are looking pretty nice, so we should be in a nice position for the final battle. So I've been thinking more about a potential challenge to apply to Sacred Lands, and I like the way that this challenge has been going, in the sense that we've been kind of, I say we, it's mainly me. I've been mainly adding to the challenge as we've been going along. I mean, we started literally with the only condition of no upgrades, no promotions at all, really. I'm going to grab that mana just a bit quicker. There we go. So we get a few more turns with it. And then obviously that evolved over time to add permadeath and no mercenaries. Not that we've really had much temptation in the way of mercenaries. I'll keep that tightened down there. And I like the way that went in terms of like lots of small mini challenges. It kind of like we built it up over time. It feels like permadeath is like a nice little mini challenge, plus also the Prohibition, which was the main kind of like drive of this challenge. So I want to kind of run with that and just have lots of like small mini challenges. And I've thought up of at least about, let me just open up my Word document detailing it. I've probably got about, in the region of about 15 mini challenges at the moment. And what I want to do is kind of like have it so in each mission, we choose like between 3 and 5 of those little mini challenges, and it should make things a little bit more interesting on a mission by mission basis. Yeah, you keep going. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I don't know whether all of these challenges apply to Sacred Lands, because I think I might have made most of them with Dark Prophecy in mind. I'm going to have to double check that. And then what I think what we should do is we can like first of all use, I would use like Wheel Decide, which is what I've used before as like a random kind of like whoops, no, I didn't have enough movement points. Kind of like a random choice generator slash like a wheel spinny thing, and it tells you, you know, what you've landed on and things like this. I'll probably use that to, first of all, right, okay, fine. It's great use of mana there. I'll first of all use that to determine the number of mini challenges that are going to be applied, like between, I don't know, 3 and 6. And then depending on obviously the number of mini challenges we get, we then start spinning the wheel with the actual mini challenges on, and then we start applying that to the mission in question. The leader is dead. Oh, okay, how am I actually going to do this? I need to transfer. So I need to No, hang on. I'm being stupid. I need to create a new leader. Let's have a ranger called Nigel. Oh, we're supposed to pronounce it Nigel or something. I'll go with that. Our ranger leader of Nigel. And then we've just got to transfer it this way, haven't we? Both leaders must be like, I can't resurrect that leader. Okay, fine. So I'm trying to run a permadeath challenge here. Thank you. Right, I'm going to dismiss that one. Bring that archer over. Then dismiss. Actually, he's got a bunch of shit, so just change that over as well. Hang on, what am I doing? Right, so I need to take... What? Oh, we can't do anything without the leader being revived. Okay, I'm going to revive him just for this purpose. Then we can do that. Then we'll just dismiss everyone. Thank you very much. Can I do the leader? Yeah, okay, there he goes. Okay, now we bring Nigel back. You get the archer, and then we are hunky dory. Let's go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that might be alright. We might have just stumbled into certain death. Who knows? Are any of these any good? Blizzard Scroll and a Vithar's Might. If we really want to cast these, we'll just recruit another mage leader just for that purpose. That's what I normally do if we have a non-mage leader as our main army dude. Anyway, so that's the plan for Sacred Lands. Potentially for more Dark Prophecy as well, for Disciples too. I think it'll be more exciting and more dynamic, personally. which is kind of what I want to go for. The Rod Planter Challenge worked out really well just because it was... it felt like it was a constant challenge right up until, I don't know, maybe like the penultimate mission of each campaign. And we did add the occasional funky challenge here and there. But for the most part, I'd like to keep things quite interesting. I might even revisit the Heroes of Might and Magic challenge I was doing as well, which was along the lines of random skill assignment for heroes when they level up, which was quite fun. I enjoyed that one. He's dead. Oh, everyone's dead. Unless we have a lot of misses. No, we don't. Oh well. that archer did so well, but never mind. It's not like we needed them for much longer, let's face it. Okay, so that's been looted. Good old Begrazin. What are we doing against them? I'm going to go in blind. I can't remember what was in there. But I will do some holy armor because we've got tons of mana, so we've got plenty to spare. You will pay dearly for this. Why do you not see you are not my equals? Ow. That's like kill the priest. This is going to kill the priest. Oh, interesting. What was this? Chance to hit down? Yes. Oh, this will be fun. Because can we kill that incubus straight away? Who knows? We'll figure it out. I could try and do some maths, but that's boring. Oh, the misses are happening in spades. Oh, they missed the incubus as well, so we're getting petrified. Priest gets to heal himself and then gets smashed again. Oh, everyone's petrified. This is nice. This is nice. Oh, he's missed as well. Priest is the only one that he misses, so he gets to heal. Can he? Oh, he takes another hit. This is. Oh no, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped again. All right, Priest is down. It was only a matter of time. How long is this going to go on for? How much damage can they do? He's now going for... Christ almighty. He's now going for Sir Slutterlot, who has absolutely tons of armour. I would show you, but this is kind of... It's gone on to auto battle now. I'm completely out of the picture. I might as well go for a piss or something. Okay. He's missed one of the Titans. What is their actual chance to hit? 65%. And he's been like hitting everyone. Whereas this Titan with this chance to hit debuff, I don't think has hit the Onyx Gargoyle yet, apart from now. Now you need to remember we are doing permadeath, so if the leader does die, that's it. He's gone. How? How is this happening? How am I missing so much? Oh, there, he's dead. Okay. Oh, that would a bit pant wetting. Oh, Titans both level up. That's nice. Not that they got damaged, but it's a decent damage boost for them, isn't it? I am really not in the mood to... Oh, I'm going to have to dismiss him. Really not in the mood to draw this out by running back and getting ourselves another Acolyte, because that's going to make absolutely piss all difference, I think. So we've still got Holy Armour active, although our chance to hit is now absolutely knackered. So I might leave that there and just see what happens. Depends if Uther is actually going to attack us. Let's find out. No, that's a mind damage spell, I think. It's like 50 damage, potentially. Okay, so they didn't attack. We probably will have to research a healing spell. Right, so I've got no healing potion, so let's research the healing spell. Don't think I've... Oh, I've already done it. Huzzah! And like I say, it's going to make very little difference if we go back and do recruit another thingy, an acolyte. I could get an archer, I suppose. All feels like a bit too much effort to me, so I might just throw caution to the wind, throw on my holy armor, and see how we get on. Now we've probably got enough movement points to kill both Begrazin and to go after Uther, so let's pop a few more spells. Ice Shield as well. So Slaughterlot should be well and truly maxed out on armor. Yeah, he's up to 90. Any of these to do? Let's do a bit of strength. Why not? That's what they're there for. I do have this problem with just generally... Yeah, we'll do celerity as well. Just generally hoarding the scrolls and stuff until the very end. I really should probably use them more throughout the mission, just to make life a bit easier. But I kind of forget. I've got into a really bad habit of just hoarding it until the end, really, and then it makes the end fight just a little bit lackluster. So I appreciate that's a thing. 110 damage against 75. Hi Morgan, you alright? There we go. Paying homage to our beautiful king by killing a pretender to the throne. It's got absolutely nothing to do with the current day's events, absolutely whatsoever. Of course not. Wouldn't even suggest such a thing. Okay, so have we got any debuffs? Enchanted units have 10% less chance to hit. Let's get that on there. Oh, lots of damage spells. Let's have some Vengeance of Emir. What does this one do? He gets a good hammering in the face. That's nice. Some nice hammering. Bit of Ignis Portents. Chances are that a lot of them are probably immune or warded against fire anyway. I'm trying to think of what Uther has. Does he have wards against all the elements? It'll be something like that. Okay. I might take the Titan's Might potion to us to the next fight, to the next mission. So I'm going to hang on to that. Potion of Earth Warding isn't probably going to do as much good, but there might be a gargoyle there. Although they didn't change their weapon source until Rise of the Elves, so don't really have to worry about that. Bit of Tree Bark, Potion of Vulnerability, so they're all, well, nearly maxed out. Let's give this a go. I think we're buffed up enough. What does he have? Oh Christ, he's got a beast. So the Sorcerer is dead because of the spells. Does have an Infernal Knight. Beast is nasty. What does the beast actually do? Is it just straight up damage? Yes, 70 damage to all units. Incredibly low initiative though, so it's a really big drawback to the 2 space units for the legions. Does absolutely piss all damage. And yes, Uther will probably stun. Wow, he went for a Titan. That was unexpected. Dead. Well, that was easy. I think it might have overleveled somewhat. An Unholy Dagger will drain the life of his enemies in battle. Oh, would that make Slaughterlot just a bit too overpowered? I don't know. Haha, by killing me, you only make me stronger, single-minded creatures. Now that you've spilled the blood of your own heir, I can become my true form. Holy shit. He was a demon all along. Prepare yourselves to die, humans. Uther is the new ruler of hell. Flee! Uther has become a demon. Evacuate the lands. And he just stands there, doesn't take any action. Patiently waiting for the next mission.
How could mere mortals fight an enemy such as the ill-fated Uther? Nonetheless, faithful nobles and priests tried to unite the populace during those dark times. They drew together to launch a desperate assault on the cursed demon.
They most certainly did. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, do we take the unholy dagger though? Let's have that Mjolnir's crown. I'm going to take a Titan's might potion. Might go for some double mage fun. What else did we have equipped? Twas the... What's this? There was something which gave us defense, wasn't there? There we go. Horn of Awareness. Banner of Resistance. Hi, Sierra. How are you doing? It's going very well. A little bit over-leveled for the final boss, as you do for this particular mission. Uther kind of fell quite easily. So we're on to, I believe, the final mission for the Empire. Question is, do we take the Unholy Dagger? Is that just going to make Slaughterlot just overpowered? We would have to give up something like the Horn of Awareness or Mjolnir's Crown. Let's take it with us, just so we've got that option. Can't think of anything else that we should have taken. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's do it. He's kind of broken, yeah.
Uther had managed to enfeeble all, pulling strings in the shadows, turning the elves against the undead hordes, the Empire against itself. Emissaries were sent throughout the known world, seeking assistance. 5 messengers were to meet the elves. 3 passed through the Griffin Heights, seeking support from the mountain clans, and 8 wandered the Empire, gathering all those willing to die for the cause. Uther never claimed the vacant throne. All knew that he craved something greater. An alliance had to be formed for the mortals to overcome Uther, the aspiring god, the new ruler of hell.
Oh my goodness. Arrogant mortals, how dare you attempt to stop me? I am your new master. Prepare to suffer an eternity of pain. The Guardian is weak, my lord. Uther's sorcery has weakened him. Remember, our capital is vulnerable now. My lord, there are undead forces on these lands. It seems Uther has managed to conclude an alliance with them. Well, that was all just fantastic news, wasn't it? The best of news. Okay, Every time I look at a priest now, I just see visions of death. Hey, Dak, how are you doing? Nice to see you. We're on to the final mission. But we have something of a quandary on our hands. I got my hands on an Unholy Dagger. We did have Mjolnir's Crown and the Horn of Awareness. So we either have to... taking this just for shits and giggles. I'm going to give it to something in the party. So we either sacrifice some armor or extra damage. Good, I'm glad you managed to catch it. I appreciate I don't normally stream on a Saturday, but it's an entire month of bank holidays, isn't it? So feeling pretty relaxed. I'm going to drop the extra damage in favour of life stealing. Does mean we're not going to do as much damage, but he's nice and tanky, so he can stay on the front line. Like I want to keep him on the front line just because it's fun that way. The Titans worked out fine, I suppose, but let's go with, I don't know, knights. We've not seen a mage, so let's have a couple of mages. Why not? Let's go crazy. 2 mages, and we'll have probably an AoE healer. Doesn't that sound like fun? And then this Titan's Might potion can go to whoever we deem worthy, I suppose. So we've got to lock your type. I guess we've got to technically lock his type. He can probably be good for a secondary party. What's the time? Oh, it's still quite early, so we can get hopefully a fair bit done in this mission. Okay, so yes, one thing to cover in this one is the Capital Guardian is now weakened. Yeah, let's do a no archer run. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? So this dude would normally have, I think, something in the region of about 900 HP. He's still got loads of armor though, which is nice, and his damage has been properly nerfed down to 49. So those are the two main changes for just this mission. Something to do with the Capital Guardian being weakened. Do you think if people had the ability to do that, they would be doing it constantly? But apparently it's just in this mission that this happens. So it's a nice kind of variant, and it does put the pressure on you to actually, well, defend your capital properly. Because normally you just think, no one stands an absolute chance in hell of taking the capital, so don't have to defend it. But not anymore. Let me build the library. And where do we go first? I'm not going to mess around with piddly, stupid little armies. I'll raise a second army just to deal with those. Is that an Orc Champion? That's looks like fun. Yeah, let's have a bit of Orc Champion shenanigans. Why they still go for the main, our main leader, even though he has 70 armor and that much HP, I will never know. I mean, are they all going to go for him? Can anyone actually hit this orc? Okay, thank you. No, he goes for the squire for some reason. Whatever. We're probably going to have to get him to defend just in case. Lovely. Life potion, not going to need that, but thanks anyway. Right, so whereabouts are we map-wise? Oh, right at the bottom of the map. Okay, map's not going down any further there. Good to know. Probably explore around here and then move up and around the abandoned keep. Okay, that'll do for now. Beware the fires of hell await. Yeah, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Second mission in the Alliance Crusade Capital Guardian is weakened, and you get scripted very strong AI parties. Oh, I don't remember that. You know what? I think I might have only played through the Elf campaign maybe once or twice. Well, twice. Second time being on stream, probably. The make one good party and kill everything strat is not working. Ooh, now you've piqued my interest. That's a nice little variation. Yeah, I'll go for that orc. What shall we build next, though? What do we need? Probably get the healer building up and running. Let's go for an AoE healer. Because I can't deal with the deaths of many more priests on my conscience anymore. I'm sorry. It got a bit too much. It's too emotional. Never played Alliance Crusade on stream. It's the bonus campaign. Of course. I wonder if I have it knocking around somewhere. Can you actually get that digitally these days? I'll give that a try at some point. Although I'm afraid I've lost all our glorious Road Planter heroes, unfortunately. Custom Sagas folder. Okay, I'll check it out at some point. I've got Rise of the Elves somewhere. Might be on GOG. Whereas I think this is the Steam version of Disciples something or other. I think this is plain old vanilla Disciples too. Certainly feels like it. Okay, stable for now, and that's all our upgrade structures done. I probably will build the archer one because we fell foul of that in the last mission when we did have someone who got enough experience accidentally. Well, not accidentally. I can't really blame him. Crumple Temple. Oh, do we go in blind? Would that be fun? It's not going to be anything absolutely bonkers near the starting place, is it? Let's give it a go. Yeah, it's fine. This might even be enough to get us some promotions, methinks. Obviously not you, so we'll get you healed. Yeah, keep healing you. There we go. Very nice. 200 gold and a Stone Rain scroll. Whatever. I've got no words for that. Lock you. Lock them all. It's L, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Done. Right, okie dokie. Let's get another army going. Do we do... Yeah, let's go with a flyer. Dak Europe, I think. I'll do my best to keep you alive. Look, I've even given you a priest. And I don't want any more priest blood on my hands. So I'm serious about this one. Available as a download off Strategy First website. Right, oh, okay. And is it played through, Custom Saga, so you get the whole kind of like transfer the hero over to the next saga type thing going on? Okay, I'm going to leave all this stuff to Dak, I think. We'll go off round here. Plundering. Nope, they're still going for the leader. For some bizarre reason. Okay, what can we give you? Probably another squire. That makes more sense. And yeah, we'll go with archer because then it kind of forces me to build the archer upgrade building, which I am prone to forget about. Let's start with these. I'm paranoid about auto-resolving in case the priest dies. I just can't deal with it. No, it'll be fine. Gotta let it go. What's around here? A spearman. We'll clear out the rest of the greenskins first. What is this trickery? We've heard news about the Emperor's death. What's to become of our alliance with Demosthene? Clan friends, we have grim news for you. Arthur himself killed Demosthene, our beloved Emperor. A son killing his own father? What is this? What has the Empire come to? Uther was possessed by Bethrazin's accursed soul. He tricked us all. We must ally to defeat him. I will bring news of this to the clan's high council. Demosthene gone, our alliance stands no more. The council will decide if you are trustworthy. Farewell. In other words, we're not. And the dwarves will be bastards. Why do we get runestone now? Really? I mean, I guess we could give it to Dak, the secondary party. I guess it does no harm doing that. So in the mod, can you just literally go through the original campaign? Ugh. But obviously with the modifications. So I could just go through like the original 4 sagas. Sorry for the stupid question. I'm just intrigued. Ooh. Ooh, really? Is anyone damaged? Just a couple of points on the knights. That's fine. Okay, immune to death. But he does have that paralysis, which is something to avoid. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Otherwise it's just going to be annoying. Okay, bitch slaps all around. We might get a second heal. Yeah. I was hoping that zombie wasn't going to go first. It's all good. The escort Uther mission. Is that with the undead coming after you? That one's pretty fun, that one. Ew. A werewolf. Good job I've got 3 mages in the party. Isn't it? Okay, I'm going to trust this to the auto-resolve. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I have locked his type. How quickly can we do this mission? Don't think we'll get it done tonight, but probably get a decent amount done, hopefully. Although we do start getting random kind of like pre-generated parties thrown at us, don't we? Demon parties. Ain't no party like a randomly generated demon party. Okay, let's take this city. Double paralysis boys on the front there. Oh, they got him. Good job we've got those mages at the back. Splendid. See, I knew doing triple mage was a good idea. Oh man, they have the super paralysis, don't they? Ugh. Keeps happening. Multi-doppelganger cheese. I think did I do that in one of my playthroughs? I can't remember now. I'm sure I remember having fun with Uther and doppelgangers. What you got for us? A cultist with an undead beast. I have never seen such a thing. What could this mean? Have we seen that plenty of times? Oh, was it an actual Legions unit with a werewolf or something? I obviously wasn't paying that much attention. What's this? Haunted temple. Ooh. The smallest portion of healing known to man. Thank you. One mission in the game where doppelganger is useful. Yeah, because at that point, Uther has a ranged attack as well, doesn't he? So he basically, it's super Uther because he's got the same damage and paralysis effect, but he's now ranged. Because he just like flings fireballs at people, which is nice. I don't any more of this paralysis shenanigans, thank you. Good. Oh wow, he maxed his damage. Well done, you. Easy him to get a couple of Morlocks for the side teams. Wow. I can't remember if I took on a capital with Uther and doppelgangers. It was so long ago I tried doing that. Why have they put their archers on the front line? Are they taking the piss? Are they mocking us? Okay, rest should be fine. I feel like I should explore more in this direction, just in case any shit flies out of there. Could get another party, but I think now that this this area's cleaned out, I'll send Dak round this way. We'll build something else in the form of the magic tower, I think. Oh, one thing's for sure, after finishing this challenge, this saga, it's going to feel really weird being able to build the upgrade units, anything after tier 1 type stuff. I'll say that for sure. Potion of speed. And more gobbles. Okay, right, Knight's a bit tired. Doomdrake. I think I'll probably go after that first. Should be able to heal through most of this. These two guys should go down. Yeah, before they attack. Ow. Okay. We'll get another heal before... yeah, this ends. Wow, is it really that much different? Actually overwhelmed with units. Awesome. I like it. I like what I'm hearing. Wow, really a life potion after all that? Alright. Keep on going with the noobs for now. Who are those goblin archers likely to attack? Okay, that's fine. Should we go into the haunted temple blind, though, is the question. Do I give him a heal? Do we have a smaller portion? Oh, we do. Nice. That'll do nicely. And I might go in blind. Let's see what we got in there. Really? Okay. It's somehow worse than the ruin, which is right next to our capital. Somehow. I used a healing potion for that. 200 gold is disproportionately large amount. And an imp orb, because... yeah, you're going to need an imp orb on this level. Let's face it, aren't you? Madness. Okay, let's get ourselves a friendly neighbourhood rod planter. Fine, I'll deal with that. AI doesn't mind throwing 10 parties your way to kill your main team now. So how did you actually alter it, Dak, to make it so much harder? I mean, it does that kind of what's the word? Aggression occur naturally in Disciples, or did you have to alter something for that to happen? I'll definitely be giving it a try. Absolutely. No doubt about that. The clans are debating if our alliance still stands. In the meantime, we are not allied, and we will resent any attempt to intrude in our territory. We, on the other hand, will plant our rods anywhere around your back garden as we see fit. Because they're dwarves, and therefore pricks. Just saying. I'm going to trust the instant resolve on this. Okay, we're good. That was a risky click. Oh, yeah, Squire is just slightly damaged, which is what I would expect. So I'll let it off. Just this once. My trust in the instant resolve has grown somewhat, and it will be my downfall, I'm sure. paralyzed the main leader. What is this? Oh! Oh god, this is Good job I got those mages. Although archers would have done fine as well, to be fair. Almost lost that knight at the top. Damn it. What's that there? I thought that might have been a unit. Oh, I can't quite see. No. Don't think it is a unit. My screen was flickering whenever I did that for some reason. I'm sure it's fine. It's been years since you worked on it. Okay, fair enough. I think that's probably for the best. I'll never know how the AI was made so aggressive. Finally, some life mana. Had to go quite far out the way to get it. It's around here. Can we get up there? It looks fairly blocked off. Maybe I should get a thief to do some scouting instead. I'm quite concerned with all the flickering going on. I don't know whether it's showing up on screen, on stream or not. Might be just my monitor. What's this? An Orb of Bane. 10 whole hit points of poison damage. Fear me. Fear my baneful poison. You realise demons have 15. Ooh, very nice. Realised you've been playing Disciples wrong all this time. It's taken a bit to get these guys promoted. They're still quite far off. Then again, they have just been grinding away on goblins. Can't expect too much. Melee demons are basically really strong melee fighters. That's what they should be. Let's face it, shouldn't they? Considering you got to sacrifice 2 spaces in your party for it. Your assaults affect me no more than a mere insect sting. Leave these lands before you are all crushed. What if we just said yeah? Alright then. You know what, you've got a point. It's not worth it. So we'll leave you to it. Has anyone thought of that? Anyone thought of that potential outcome there? Could this go a bit pear-shaped as well? If the ghoul goes for Slaughterlot, mages can't kill the warlock, so we might be in for a rough time there. Okay, I'm gonna get that knight healed. They still do fine compared to the later tiers. Ah, interesting. That is true. I mean, if you go down the beast route and you want, if you want a single target, big melee unit, but also one for AoE, then yeah, locking it will do that job rather nicely. I think I'll go for this one. I served the Empire in my youth. Be assured that I will stand by your side during these dire times. I am yours to command. Oh, I was about to attack you. I'll be perfectly honest. You can be our capital guardian. You can replace that miserable creature there in his weakened state. Any more greenskins to kill down here? Double Master Thug. You'll love to see it. Actually, I should probably do some scouting with that dude instead. As amusing as it is for him to replace the Capital Guardian, I could put the peasants in the capital. In fact, I am. You know what? I've convinced myself. It's such a good idea. Peasants in the capital. They can guard him. There we go. Isn't that just gorgeous? Good evening, son. How are you? Let's give it a chance. Could potentially just paralyze our main damage source, but it's all the risk we take, isn't it? Oh, not anymore. Everything accidentally died. Oh well. Level 3 for that night. Fabulous. What's in here? Orb of Icefall. Haunted Fort. Is it as bad as a haunted fart, though? That's the question. What's in there? Ooh, that looks spicy. Okay. Shades should be no problem. We're running triple mage, so that's fine. Vampires could be. Just a bit Oh, it's an ogre. No, sir. It's not happening in the slightest. Oh, you've already moved. Okay. You think your head's rotting? Are you an undead? Tooth pulled 10 days ago. Ah. Oh God, no. Is that not the first tooth you've had pulled as well? Have we talked about this before? Like many years ago when I used to stream? Or is that something else? Ah, this looks like a bit of a laugh, so I'm just going to go for it. That's the 5th. Okay, fair enough. I think we might have had this conversation before. Oh no. Oh God, no. No, not the other one, please. Initiative of 40. Oh no, mages are dead, aren't they? Unless Slutterlot should get a turn in before this vampire. Come on. There we go. That's what I want to see. Whew. That was a bit scary. I think it's just a bit of initiative trolling us there. 235 XP though. It's pretty good. 800 gold and a vampire orb. It's very orb heavy, this map already. Not sure what to feel about that. What's up here? Yet more undead. To be expected. Can you sneak past? No. Okay. I've not done a counterfeit orders for ages. I'm feeling the urge. It's been a while since I've had a good counterfeit orders session. Nothing particularly exciting there. Should be healed by now. What, 10 days ago? You certainly shouldn't be in pain, I would have thought. Unless it's got infected or something like that. Or you have become an undead. But then again, if you're undead, I don't think you'd feel pain at all. Which might be a blessing. So there's a lot of pondering as orbs. One in each hand, yes, as you do. Is one bigger than the other? I don't know. But always check your orbs. Is the outcome of that. That looks XP-licious. Doom Drakes are always good for it, and not a lot of damage there, so feel them carefully. Yes, yes. do they contain a vampire or other undead atrocity? If they do, seek help immediately. Ow. Okay. Let's get some double heals in. Yes. Always don your holy armor. And, yes. Dual wield your orbs appropriately. Should I have an orb in each hand? We can use orbs. They do look like the same size. One's suspiciously red and potentially swollen. Then again, the other one's green, so that's not doing much better. Triple werewolf. Absolute madness. I kind of want you to come around here now. Let's open up the area. I get the feeling this map is very layer heavy. As in, there's lots of cliffs, like going all the way up, if memory serves. Okay, absolutely shit tons of undead, which is always nice. Like to see the undead, because I just love fighting them, and I love playing as them. Boring thugs. They're like the worst enemies to fight, I think. Hate thugs. What is the kind of army or unit you just hate to see, and you just think, oh, do I really have to fight this battle? And why is it thugs? Where do I go from here? This is all closed off, so it feels like the only way through are these little gaps in the cliffs. So I might have to do some more with Dak at some point. All these look really naff, these battles, though. I'll think of that by the next turn. Death, werewolves, thugs. Death looks so good, though. I mean, it is a good unit, and it's not like you see Death and you just think, oh, I really don't want to fight Death. It's just like annoying. It's like the annoying fights which really get on my tit ends. Whereas thugs, it's just like, I know they're not going to kill me, but they're just going to do like loads of damage. They're worth absolutely fuck all XP. I'm just like, why am I bothering? Whoops, that was me. Sorry. Werewolves are quite annoying, like, especially if you've only got one caster in your party. Oof, he's taking the brunt of that. He's taking it well, though. Master thugs, yes. Agreed, 100%. I can't think of anything else which really annoys me on the same level as thugs and master thugs. The city is ours, my lord. There is a stench of sulphur in this town. Without a doubt, the legions have been here. Okay, we've got quite a lot of money, so I quite liked the... where are we? I quite like the Titans for some city defense. I don't know if that worked out well. I can't remember fighting a defensive battle in a city using a Titan, but I feel like it's nice. Feels like that's the best use for Titans, generally. Speak of the devil. We've got quite a few units who will just instantly fall to death's clutches, so that's probably not one that we want to take on just yet. I will heal that. Well, just heal both of them, really. And head over in this direction instead, I think. Nice. Okay, Necromancer's down. And Can we get the wyvern? You're going to have to max out your damage. Oh no, maybe not, because has he had a level up? I think he might have. Yeah, he's doing 33 damage, so that's fine. Must head to the scout heroes. I mean, they're all roughly the same, aren't they? I guess like super high level ones as well can be quite annoying. But in particular the dwarf ones, because they just look, I don't know, they just look annoying. Let's face it. Is that another death? Oh, it's Warlock. he wishes he was death. Let's see what's in the ruined outpost. Probably something ridiculously powerful, which doesn't really require the name Ruined Outpost. I think sometimes they're just called Ruined Outpost and they've got a dragon in them. I'm like, okay, you could maybe call them something a little bit more important than Ruined Outpost. Where do we go next with these bunch of noobs? Ghoul and zombie? No, I can't imagine that ending well. That's got too much paralysis. Hang on, I'm thinking. This one? No. Okay. I guess a bit more scouting. Ah. It's blocked by werewolves and a doomdrake. Ooh, do I really want to bring back so Slut a lot for that? I think it might be time for some orders to be counterfeit. What's going to be a good target initially? Maybe these thugs. No, I want something with a decent amount of experience. I'll try these zombies and ghouls, see if I can get some on the back line, rendering them useless. Okay. The Legion one is the worst. I suppose because he is flying, that is quite annoying. The Transmogrified Damned. Oh, the hags and the succubi. Yes. Well, in in desperate times, I think this is the best kind of defense one can hope for. It's either that or put them in the main army, and don't challenge me to that because I'm stupid enough to do it. Okay, you're probably best served just as a scout, I think. Right, give me that. Fine. What could possibly give you that impression, son? No, stop it. I don't think I have enough power to kill both warlocks in the first round. We got the ghost, I suppose. Ugh. This is horrible. We're really suffering with paralysis on Slut a lot. Ugh. Pulled through. Somehow. It was pretty nasty. I think it's probably time to get some healing. Just so we can kind of, well, heal as we go. I don't want to have to bring them back to a city just for healing. Oh no, I think I've done something to my mouse cursor. It's gone really slow. Hang on. There we go, that's better. Okay, you're waiting for the thief. I think you're probably done there. No point in planting a rod just for that death mana. What you got for me? I remember the very first time we investigated a ruin on this run. Yeah, the thief actually failed and he died. Wow. Okay. Ruined Outpost. There you go. That's what I was. That's what I've mentioned before. So it's like, oh, it's just Ruined Outpost, but it's got a dragon in it, so it's not like it's called anything more elaborate, like Dragon's Den or some sort of fuck your shit up type name. Good old Aurangzeb. There's another city, Runia. Pretty sure that the town of Runia comes up somewhere else in Disciples, doesn't it? Let's get some folk in here. If only we had a skeleton. You take out the entire... So true. Would we not potentially fall foul of the turn limit at that point? Although then again, we could probably just go back in at that point because you'd still have some movement points to go back in and finish off the Black Dragon. We picked Age of Wonders 4. I've seen it. I've seen someone stream it. If anything, I'll probably need to go back to the original Age of Wonders. I've played very little of it, so I might even play that on stream at some point because it seems like something right up my alley. Ugh. The Men of the Lizard. Are you playing it at the moment, son? What are your thoughts on it? It's very pretty. But I'd quite like to go back and just play maybe Age of Wonders 1 and 2. Uh-oh. That's better. My knights are looking a bit knackered. He's not got long for a level up though. Right, okay. What's happening here? How can we mess things up? Maybe this double zombie ghost is going to be a better target. What can we do? I really fancied my chances there as well. Okay, we're going to have to obviously send twice the number of thieves this time. Oh, I've only got 13 gold left. Ugh. Whatever, you're going to have to wait a bit longer, sorry. Any mana to be had around here? Well, they've got Thief, and I guess I will infiltrate for now, and then leg it. They'll probably just try and do the same to us, to be fair. Where's the continue moving? There we go. Very rarely use that button, continue move one. Best game in the series. Oh, okay. Is this coming from someone who's played all of them? I mean, did you play the original? 1 and 2? I do have them on GOG, probably. Just need to get round to playing them. I mean, that knight can probably take a hit from a lizardman. I'll do some healing. Shadow Magic, yes, that gets really good reviews. Is that a sea serpent I see? Serpent. Trying to. Is this sea serpent isn't quite as scary as a kraken, is it? Or is it worse? I can't remember now. I think this is our first encounter with a sea serpent. I can't remember. I can't tell. I think it has more HP. I'm not entirely sure if it does more damage. Okay, cool. I will. I don't know. I might stick to my original plan of playing the original. And then maybe work my way through. Do I take that? Yeah, why not? Get some runestone mana early on. I shall have that unguarded treasure. Thank you. More thugs, fantastic. I think I played... No, because you're just going to be stupid about it. I played Age of Wonders 3. I found I couldn't really get into it that much. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just didn't play the earlier games, and I just wasn't quite as hyped. It was very pretty though. No, I don't think I'm ready for that sea serpent just yet. Yet more lizardmen. I think we'll probably. No, I don't want to. I just want to heal him. I just want to get him to the point where he's going to level up. But he's probably going to get killed by that lizardman if we don't. Fine. We've got a replacement one anyway. Oh, okay. It's not got the Disciples treatment where they've tried to make each game look and play quite different. There's the level up I wanted before. Right. Take number 2 for this one. I just want to get the ghost onto the front line and maybe one of the zombies on the back. Not quite, though, is it? I mean, it's just moved that ghost up one, which I think is a bit cheeky. Those orders weren't really that well counterfeited, were they? Or they were well counterfeited, but stupidly done. It's just like move. I think the ghost would be in a much better position if you moved it 1 space north. If you don't mind, please. Thank you. Bye. Oh, hello. Where are you going? If I park him there, do you think she will actually attack him? Maybe I should have given him some archers, and it would have been a decent sentry of sorts. Don't know where she's actually going to go though. Maybe she's planning on going around there. Is everyone done? Done enough. Ah, she's running off. She's actually put off by a spearman. Hey Jamal, you alright? You just keep on going. Denzel. What the hell's a Denzel? Is it Denzel Washington? I've got to look this up. Hang on. Denzel. I'm pretty sure it did auto complete for Denzel Washington. There's just like a company called Denzel. Denzel meaning. Denzel family history. Apparently it's a Welsh name. There's nothing to say what Denzel actually is. I've been lied to. Is it Denzel? Oh, whatever. It's got Wolf Lord in it, so maybe his name's Denzel. I'm very well, thank you, Jamal. Feeling reinvigorated after pledging my allegiance to my king, of course, because that was the thing that happened. Can we let this go? Why? Right, okay, it's 2 thieves this time. I don't remember struggling this much before. It's probably because towards the start I would have like a group of 4 or 5 thieves just absolutely rolling around the place. Are they just random English words? I mean, I can't find anything to do with the actual meaning of the word, so it's almost like it's just a made up word full stop. Yeah, it's just a lot of crap. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, thankfully they have no actual paralysis units there. Other than the ghost, and that's not going to do much. So I quite fancy that. Let's do it. Are they going to run off anyway? How disappointing. I've got peasants. I'm tempted. Is it too late to put the peasants in the main army now, though? That's the question. Then sell to Munch and Crunch. Cornish, English... Wow, really? Okay. You made that up, though. Surely, haven't you, Dak? You will just defend disciples to the bitter end. Okay, so if we did actually use peasants, let's bear in mind they have 40 HP and only 15 damage and 30 initiative. I mean, we could do it, but based on the fact that we are running permadeath at the moment, it's not going to last very long, is it? It just sounds like an inconvenience at this point. Oh, we don't have to kill this party. We can just go around it. But the jawline. Hang on. Oh, no, wrong one. Okay, yeah. Alright, I stand corrected. That jawline. And what looks a bit like a bum chin. And that bowl cut. I mean, it's not bad. Okay. Well, it doesn't confer any additional armor or initiative, unfortunately, which is what I really look for in a man. And I'm afraid that's just lacking in these specimens. Thanks, Cornwall. Well, yeah, it's done something right, hasn't it? Where's Perthin from then? I think I say this every time. Every single stream. I'm going to bring it up until we actually figure out the meaning of the word Perthin. Friendly wolves. How nice. I'm saying you made Cornwall up. If only. No, I'm sure Cornwall's lovely. I've never been. Empire denizens, the clans will not let the Empire down in these dark times. You stand by your side against the treacherous Uther. Our alliance will stand. Shit, have they forced me into an alliance? I don't want this. I've never wanted this. Can I break alliance? Oh, fine, whatever. Maybe they'll just stick to it now and not be absolute knobheads about it. Okay. Let's take a little wee baby steps. What's up here? Okay, fine. Let's grab this. Looks like an auto-resolve to me. Is there going to be anything interesting down here? I feel like there probably could be. I should send a thief at some point. Where are you going? Why am I sending you there? Is it to get some units? Probably. Let's go with that. Oh. We're full up. Alright, you can investigate that then. Oh, you can't get past the zombie. Oh. Whatever. Oh, you can stand guard on that gravestone then. Scarily detailed page in the wiki detailing the meaning of the... But really, is there? Can we get a link to that page? No, I will read it out dramatically. Gravity Defying Dwarf Queen. Or Princess. It's Queen, I think. Queen Yatta Harley, isn't it? With her wondrous sideburns. Let's have a double check. Where is it? Quest log. I mean, just look at those mutton chops. Yeah, Queen Yatta Harley. Gravity Defying. I'll allow it. Yeah, that's fine. Checks out. Titans. Oh, we can go around here. Mysterious. Right, is everyone done? I'm determined to get at least one extra fight done with Dak. With the help of like 5,000 thieves. We will get there. I'm sure. Those wolves are like cleaning up. We should get them to defend our capital. Right, please do something not stupid. Well, first of all succeed and then not stupid. I mean... I don't know. I suppose I might just go for it. Does he have a healer? Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he's got the priest. Oh, in that case, that's fine then, isn't it? Because we can properly out heal the damage from the zombies if we just get the squire to defend. Okay, this should be fine then. Counterfeit orders saves the day. Who is she going to paralyse? It's quite annoying, but it just delays our inevitable victory by one turn. I might even use the squire to do some attacking. Will this be enough to get us some promotions, though? I can only hope. You might as well wait. You can wait as well. While he misses. Uh-oh. We are good. Excellent. Shit, I'm still... Oh, how many times did I say I was actually going to build the ranged unit upgrade structure as well? And then I probably just pissed all my money up the wall recruiting thieves, I expect. Whatever. Okay, so... who else can we be sneaky with? Probably these dudes as well, although... the initiatives might be a bit of a bother. If I can get them on the front line, the initiatives will be easy to deal with. Nice. 65% success chance, my arse. That's all I can say. And off you pop. Great. Oh, is there no witty comeback from taking the city? Right. Titan. Bagger. Oh well, we're just going to have to manually defend it for a bit. Any more mana to get here? No, can't see any. Might have that gold mine though. We all done? I think we are. I'm sorry I got to flick through all the units every single time. It's the only way I can remember who has actually gone or not. That was a lot of units. do feel compelled to clean out this little area first, though. Ogre and an orc. Okay, we get him to defend. I think I'll probably get both to defend, actually. We're doing a fair bit of AoE damage now. None of it ranged, but I don't think we particularly need it. That'll come back to bite me in the arse, I'm sure, me saying that. Great. I'm assuming they were trying to guard some effectively unguarded treasure, which was already taken. As you do. Very ineffective guards that they are. That's probably a better thing to go for. See if I can push one onto the back line. Like so. The ghoul might be a bit of a pain, so I should probably swap those over. Turn off camera scrolling during enemy turn. So you can't see what the enemy is doing. But what happens if the enemy initiates a fight? Does it just like, do you get the rah and then it cuts to the battle screen and you don't really know where the battle is taking place? Because I'm all for turning that off if it makes for a nicer experience. It was particularly bad for that the mission 2 missions ago where we just had like absolutely shit tons of undead swarming the lands. But yeah, I don't mind. So I don't mind doing that. Still shows you what they're doing. It just turns off the camera panning. I don't think I've tried that. I'll give it a go. I see what you mean. This kind of camera moving around thing. I got you. Okay. Which will be where? What did you say it was? Camera scrolling during enemy turn. Play computer movement animation? What does that mean? Enables or disables the playback of movement animation during the computer's turn. Scrolling between actions. Ah, there it is. Yes, scrolling between actions. Scrolling between the computer's actions. If disabled, the screen will jump instantaneously to the computer's next action. I've just always just kind of ignored it, I suppose. Especially with it being under the performance section, which is odd. Smooth scrolling during party movement. Gives better scroll movement when parties are moving. Only enable this option if your computer is fast. Okay. Fast by Disciple standards, I'm assuming. Let's see what's on this island. Oh, it's the capital. You got any more initiates there? Can you squeeze a few more in? Right, this looks doable. Do I attack with him first, though? Or defend? Let's go for it. Damn, he's the one that misses. Is your computer fast enough to handle disciples? It's touch and go, I've got to say. Call this an actual hotline. Are there any hotlines that still exist now? I hope they are. My desktop is actually quite powerful. I just use it to play Disciples a lot. I'm trying to think of the last game that I played which actually did push it in any shape or form. I just play those like daft old games like this. And it keeps me happy. Oh, nice. I'll have some of that as well. It's nice to be doing some more counterfeit orders. It feels like we've come round full circle. I guess there's no point in actually exploring around the mountain clans. Although I can just get this very out in the open, unguarded treasure. Okay, so they're taken care of. Any units that we have yet to sort out? Yeah, we'll do that. See if I can get an initiative or two on the front line. Right, what happens if they take their turn now? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, that is probably... Yeah, that's much more efficient and less jarring. Does do quite quickly, but I think that's fine. I think it's more pleasant. Have you not heard me, mortal? Hello, is anyone there? I grow impatient. Run, as the cowards that you are. No one's listening. They've already hung up, Uther. I'm really sorry. We've got trouble on the Skype call. Oh, you're on mute. Sorry. Oh, this is the thief, isn't it? He's doing the job. Actually, he's not. That is not the job that we want. All right, that I paid for. Is that me, or is it just suddenly gone quiet? Turn it up a bit. Desktop's had a turbo button. Oh, I remember the day as well. Yes, yes. How old are you, Jamal? You're showing it there. Like, I've only played a handful of current gen games. I should put a strain on my PC. Yes, likewise. I played Midnight Suns recently. That's an excellent game. Thoroughly recommend it. I think it's better than XCOM, personally. It's much my kind of like play style. That was really good. Would recommend. Oh, I'll level up for Dak. Nice. Mortal, I've left you 4 voicemail messages. Yes, absolutely. What does a demon have to do to get heard these days? Is it like, what was it? MSN Messenger where you could poke someone? 34. Oh, yeah, just a baby. Right, I don't really want to do much around the Undead Capital because they'll probably start spelling us. Maybe there's something interesting over here. A shoppy? High father portion. How much is it worth? 800. Oh, okay, let's sell some stuff. Are we realistically going to need Mjolnir's crown? I think not. I quite like this kind of doing less damage but nicely armoured and stealing HP thing we've got going on. Runestone. Oh, actually, keep hold of that runestone. Should have kept hold of the Mjolnir's crown, actually. Because I could have given that to Dak. Okay. I will keep the runestone, though. Pooh. We don't have a buyback option, unfortunately, in this. It wasn't invented at this point in time. Get rid of all this rubbish. Goblin orb, no. What's this talisman? Vampire, no. It's a nice scroll. That's a nice scroll you got there. And I'll take that high father portion, thank you. Might even give that to Dak. Yeah, that Mjolnir's crown would have been really nice for our secondary leader. Alas. It was a little bit hasty. And it's not like we need the money. We've got $2,000 now. So, just being greedy. The last two that weren't retro. Yep. I know it. Yeah. Or it's either like that or indie games, which I play now, which are probably in the style of retro. One game I will. Oh shit! He doesn't get artifact. Oh, does he start with artifact law? Shit, he does. Pathfinding. Why not? It's going well then. You had a kid. Yeah. Well, no, I don't have any kids, so that's why I'm allowed to stream Disciples. Sorry, what was I going to say? One game I will recommend unreservedly is Curse of the Golden Idol, which, if you like kind of like detective / deductive games, it's slightly pricey for what it is, but I played through that recently and properly binged it because it was just very addictive. And it's the kind of game where you wish they had some sort of memory wiping device so you could just wipe your memory and just experience it again. It is very good. It's very Obra Dinn, like, oh, that's exactly what you wanted. Initiates on the front line. How fabulous. I'm so annoyed I got rid of that runestone now. Sorry, the Mjolnir's crown. You could have been using it all this time, and we didn't even know. Oh shit! Those zombies can attack now. I was too gung ho with my attacking. Okay, I think we've pulled it back, just a boot. Damn it! No, not you! Don't you attack! Oh, that's not what I was expecting. It's a good job we've got an expert healer who isn't dead. Straight up broken and unplayable. Oh, are you referring to that new Space Wars game with the light swords? I don't do Star Wars Samurai. That's a bit of a shit show, as far as I've heard so far. You've wandered too close, milady. Maybe I should have left this guy with the peasants. He's not doing too well, actually, to be fair. What he needs is some nice peasants as a bit of cannon fodder on the front. Never been into Star Wars. It just doesn't get me going. Talisman of Strength. Ooh, nice. Some pretty baubles you got there. Okay. Okay, 3 separate dudes there. Can we reach them with a thief? Probably not. Nope. Really do with seeing what's going on in there. Or I could just go in blind. Although, who knows what the main army would have now. Crumble Temple. Could be anything. We've already come across a black dragon lurking in such a ruin. So I'm not too sure if I want to continue my reckless blind attempts in terms of my ruin plundering. They've not yet formed an alliance, which is interesting. Oh boy. They've got a nice little ball of death rolling around the place, haven't they? Let's see what we got in here. Nope, that's poop. That's also poop. That's a thief. Wow, that's extremely underwhelming. I can't get back there in time. I will go after these knobheads, like, just while the thief is investigating this ruin. Seems worthwhile. They're probably going after this because it's undefended. So if I put some defenses in there, it might be enough to deter them. Are they still strong with the unupgraded units? Are they? Yeah, the warlock. Yeah. Madness. Okay, should we do the dwarves a favour and remove that rod? No. What favours have they ever done us? Apart from dying. Okay, you can have these treasures. Next on the chopping block is... I was going to say I'll take that city, but there's literally no point. It's not even joined to this little landmass with the actual gold mine on it. Which is bullocks. Spend all the gold to fuel their planter addiction. Yes, absolutely. Non-stop recruitment drives. No prior experience required. Simply the ability to hold a rod in your hand. Oh, the dwarves are going for it. Yeah, that was enough to get them to sod off. Alright, fair enough. Quite surprised they didn't go after my thief. He was literally there, mooning them, egging them on, but no. Ooh, a double troll. Let's do it. Yeah, that looks like a defending for everyone type of situation. Nope, he's still going to have to defend, I think. An unpaid rod planter intern. Can you think of any worse position? The only way to get experience you can be hired to better positions later. Truly harsh. Indeed. Where do you go from a rod planter, though? What's the career progression like? Orc talisman. It's all bloody summoning things here. It's like they're doing it on purpose because you're going to have a full party. You're not going to have space to actually summon anything. So it's just like, we'll just give them all the summon items. Just to really rub it in. I don't even think we need to do counterfeit orders on these ones. Is the worst position a thief? I might have more respect for a thief. It depends how you utilise them. I think the thief should have like an innate ability to just dodge more attacks. Feels like they should be quite slippery and quite hard to kill. But maybe more expensive to actually hire. Who knows? Or they should level up by actually doing successful thievery type stuff, like the assassins and things in Total War. Thank you for liberating our city. We will gladly help the Empire against this damned air. Looks like he was suffering from damned hair, unfortunately. Is this another double troll? Excellent. No invading demons yet, which is unexpected. I was expecting something by now. It's turn 30. Depends if you're a shop thief or a poison thief. I suppose it does, yes. Or a counterfeit orders thief. if I could make a thief a full leader in the mod 2. Can you make a thief a full leader in Disciples 3? Because it felt like they were trying to make it more viable there. Because the thief had its own like upgrade tree in the same way all the other leaders did. And then as you were unlocking like leader perks, you unlocked more excuse me, more like overworld type thief abilities, which I thought was actually something quite interesting they did with thieves in Disciples 3. And yeah, it kind of felt like they were, wow, that's a complete column swap there. It felt like they were gearing them up to do more in a more like a leadership capacity. I can't bring myself to fight these thugs. I'm sorry. I know I did that, but I can't do it. I just don't want to fight thugs. It's such a big pain in the behind. That's the end of the map. We've got elves here. Hello. Can we talk to them? Maybe not. That all done? Yeah, that'll do. Do I paint miniatures? No, I don't paint them. I used to have a friend who I think did. That was a while ago. I don't think I have the patience. or the talent, unfortunately. No, he's doing so well. Defying the odds. Right, let's very quickly replace him with definitely not the same guy. Okay. Everyone loves thugs. Name one good redeeming feature about a thug in Disciples, and I will agree completely. I guarantee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use Thief as a leader in D3. Yes. I remember they had quite an interesting attack animation, because I think they do like a double attack. I mean, it looked nice. I don't think it had any material effect on the game or the attack. But it looked nice. And it did feel like they were trying something a bit different to get like a viable thief-based leader, which I thought was commendable. Because that's the main difference between Sacred Lands and this one, Disciples 2. They turned Rod Planters into an actual viable leader. Because as soon as you spoilers, but as soon as you wow, what's going on? If you recruit a Rod Planter in Sacred Lands, their XP is instantly maxed. So there's you can't level them up any further, of course, and give them any extra abilities or leadership. Whereas that's perfectly doable here in this game, as we have seen. I'm gonna make a run of D2 when you only use thieves and Rod Planters. What? No, you don't. Not if it's using your mod as well, Dak. It's poisoned my city. Beastly. Right, I'm just going to auto-resolve, I think. That Warlock is just absolutely desperate to promote, but they're having none of it. I didn't want that city anyway. Discovered a speed painting technique called slap chop. Isn't that some sort of meme based on that infomercial? The one redeeming feature you have about thugs is that there's a finite amount for them. I would potentially disagree by the looks of things. They're on every single bloody mission. They must be just like multiplying like rabbits. I don't want to fight a peasant. We like peasants. There's no peasant in this army, so that's fair game. And it's under the demon's influence, so that's even more fair game. Can't level road planters in Sacred Lands? No. Nope. They are recruited with max XP. Otherwise, I would be tempted to do a road planter challenge for Sacred Lands. Is that good enough? Is it good enough for? No, I don't like that. I'm going to try another one. Yes, I think that's better. I did like the two spaced out there. Seems like an awesome hack for speed painting. What's speed painting? Why would you want to speed paint something? I'm intrigued. Oh, no. This won't do. Alright, better. Ooh. Alright, fine. We're good. Because these guys only do 35 damage and we can out-heal such a pitiful amount. I still don't trust the instant resolve though, so sorry, I'm going to make you watch all of this. Alright, okay, let's do it. It's fine. My faith grows somewhat in the instant resolve. It will be my downfall. Okay, let's get some orcs, I think. Oh, okay, fine. Not this turn. Really want to yank out that rod. But we must break our alliance, and we don't do that. That would make us as bad as dwarves. And I'm not stooping so low. Is everyone done? Great. Oh, in the context of miniatures. Oh, I thought you meant like Bob Ross type painting. I suppose Bob Ross was the original speed painter, wasn't he? Oh no, those wolves. They were just protecting their young. Then those bastards came along. It's not even a good party. With much less work and time involved. That sounds like it's, yeah. That sounds sus. You must be sacrificing quality at some point. Stop stabbing people. Damn it. I was really hoping I would get a potential free heal on him. Maybe a level up? No. That is slot a lot up to level 11. No. Real. I don't know. Nothing exciting to note about that other than a new level up perk, which we'll take care of in the next turn. I can't be asked with these man-at-arms and all that. Gubbins. I'm just going to get a heal and move on, I think. Tree by potion, thank you. That's a Legion city. So we can potentially get a spy in there, I think. Don't think we have a spy in the Legions army just yet. Contrast paint used in such a way that the result looks like you did 6 layers of paint when you only used 3. You have to do 6 layers of paint normally? Really? That's more layers of paint that I like put on my walls in my house, which are all white because I'm boring. He's got a dead ice giant in his capital. He's got a dead ice giant and a tenderfoot that can't upgrade. Right. Okay. Yes. Am I missing something here? A secret technique. Why is he casting spells on me? When it's the dwarf rod planter next to taking his rods. OCD about map clearing and territory. Not when it's just crap units. I can't be arsed. I'm just like, it's just not worth it. It's talking like 15 XP to get to fight a bunch of man at arms and that kind of stuff. What do we have here? I'm quite surprised we've not seen what is it called? First Strike yet. I've been waiting for this one to come up because that would boost his initiative up to 64, which would be just marvelous. But we do not have such a thing. Natural healing's kind of taken care of by that artifact which does lifesteal. Forest Walk's very meh. Accuracy's meh. Keen Sight meh. Water Ward, why? It's Pathfinding is probably coming out as the lead at the moment. Tomes, no. Boots, talismans. I say just go for Pathfinding. I think still too low for First Strike. What's the level requirements? Like 15 or something. Is he just really underleveled? It feels like he's quite underleveled. I've not been as obsessive in terms of maxing out the levels every mission in this playthrough. Just to add a bit of extra challenge. No, I'm not taking that rod. Do it yourself. You pack of bastards. Okay, who's in here? Marble Gargoyle. Does he have the power to kill anything in our army? Those mages are looking a bit squishy. I want this city though, so I went for the healer anyway. Interesting. Oh, he's going to have shit tons of armor, isn't he? Oh, 85. Is the healer a bit scuppered? 2-6 damage. Oh, the main leader only did 16 damage. I might have to get her to... I don't think I can get her to run now. I should have got her to run before. Oh, I could have potentially healed her with one of those. I'm making all the right choices, just like a couple of seconds too late. Okay, maybe he'll miss. Dead. Okay. I'll accept that. That's fine. I screwed up. Should have got her to run. God, this Marble Gargoyle's taking an absolute pounding, though. Oh, you think it's 12? Ah, it's lower than I expected. Okay. We are permadeathing, so the cleric is dismissed. He's now going for the leader for some bizarre reason. Once again, another dead healer. We're used to it though. It's all good. Could leave the space free for some summoning fun, but I mean, I think all the summoning stuff we have is for melee units, so Probably a bit of a waste. Just flicking through randomly now. Trying to get back to this one. Okay, we need to probably see what's in there and then take care of this. And then I'll probably have to call it there. Oh god, it's way much later than expected. Getting carried away in this mission. I like the whole exploration part at the start of most missions. Oh, you're right, Dak. It is actually quite pleasant to taking away that map scrolling thing on the enemy turn. Right, can we screw around here? That is usually my response to a thief failing. Have another go. Oh, he's blocked the way now. Great. Okay, round we go. Is that unguarded? No. What do we have here? Oh my. Gargoyle, Abyssal Devil and Marble Gargoyle. Just sat out in the open. Ooh. Oh, it's this bunch of cronies. Yeah. Let's take care of these. Next time a unit dies, you have to orb an imp. I don't even know what you mean. Have to orb an imp. Is that a sex term? Are you being filthy, son? 15's max level for the saga. Oh, that does sound familiar, yeah. Max level for character perks in general. Oh, for character perks. Only skill that shows up at that level is critical strike, and only if you're playing a warrior lord. What's critical strike? That doesn't sound familiar. Good evening, Arthur. How are you? Watched a Sacred Lands playthrough ages ago. Decided to have a go at it yourself. GL wrapper settings recommendations for a 1440p screen. It looks horrible and or small, whereas the videos I've seen on YouTube look very high res. Okay. Be Orban the Imp. I meant you have to summon. Oh, summon an imp. Okay, fair enough. Arthur, I will eventually be streaming Sacred Lands. I've not yet set up the Rapid GL thing for it yet. Just trying to see what I've got on this one. So I've got a resolution of 1600 by 1200. That probably doesn't help because I think that's higher than what you have. But I would have thought like maybe 1440 by 1080 would look alright. I don't know what you mean by it looking horrible and or small. But if I get Sacred Lands working, I'll show whatever settings I have on screen. Well, when I get Sacred Lands working, because once we're done with this, we'll probably head over to Sacred Lands. So it'll be a Potion of Fortune. Wow. It'll probably be the next stream. Hopefully we'll get this finished off. So we've got a Titan's Might. We've got a High Father Potion, I think. Yep. And now a Potion of Fortune. Wonderful. But if anyone else has any GL wrapper settings to help out there, that would be great. Or on YouTube, of course. If anyone on the YouTubes can comment with some recommendations. Do I have to orb an imp now? I don't have an imp orb, do I? If I had an imp talisman, that would be better. I've got an orc talisman. What did I do? Was I supposed to infiltrate a spy? Did I do something else? Did I have a stroke? I have no idea what I did. Did I poison them? Oh, I think I did counterfeit orders. Because the initiate's on the front. I'm just... I just naturally default to counterfeit orders now, it seems. Critical strike is 5% bonus damage to your hero's attack that ignores armor. Ooh, lovely. Was that introduced with Rise of the Elves? Or has that always been in the game? Because as far as I'm aware, Rise of the Elves introduced the crit kind of mechanic. 10 plus 5 or something like that. Yeah, I remember. Yes. Very saucy. That's Rise of the Elves thing. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of what leader I usually run in Rise of the Elves. It's probably the mage leader. I'm obsessed with mage leaders. Yeah, ready. I think I'll probably have to call it there, otherwise I'm just going to get carried away. Oh, the enemy turns so much quicker. I wish I'd have known this in that bloody swarms of undead mission. Yeah, we're nowhere near close to even seeing Uther at this point. I think it starts to get funky past this kind of like gatekeeper slash I don't know, sentry type unit here. They're not going to move. They're there for a reason. So I think that's where it gets interesting after there. So I'll probably stop things there, I think, before I get too carried away, because I didn't realise it was this late. Sacred Lands Wrapper is limited to 1024 res width, I think. Problem is that the graphics look distorted unless I leave it to the game's native resolution. Can you leave it to the game's resolution and then kind of like just readjust the window? Because I normally have to do it with this. Because normally it'll start and it's probably around about this size or something for me. And I just drag the window to make it bigger. That seems to do fine. And this still looks great for me. But when I do switch over to Sacred Lands after this saga, which should be soon, I'll do some tinkering and see if I can get it looking good. Can't remember what I did for the YouTube vids. I'm afraid that was like 8 years ago. And I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. But I will try to help if I can. I'll get it looking good, and then I'll just, I'll put some settings somewhere, or I'll take a screenshot and show you. Even ported the Guardian Servants sagas to Rise of the Elf. Okay. Maybe if I do more Disciples 2, I will do it in Rise of the Elves. Because I do like some of the changes there, but we'll see. I need to double check if I actually have Rise of the Elves. I'll have it somewhere knocking around. I've got like several copies of Disciples, like any true fan should. Okay, no worries. We'll pick this up at some point. I will remember, because I know how much of a absolute pain Disciples Sacred Lands was to get running in the first place. It took me many a time, many an attempt just to even get that capturable for you, those YouTube videos, and even then it used to crash more times than I care to remember. Anywho, enough of me waffling on. I'm going to leave it there. I will see you probably on... I'm thinking about doing a bank holiday type stream on the Monday. I don't have much on, and bank holidays are just a bit naff anyway for me, so might as well stream. Get this saga finished off, and we'll start thinking about Sacred Lands. Sounds good to me. You have yourself a wonderful evening and Sunday, and I will see you hopefully on Monday at some point. No idea what time. You know me, I'll just turn up when I do. Bye for now. Take care.